I am Dr. K. Sumati, Assistant Professor and Head Department of Economics. I am working in KCS Kasna College of Arts and Science. Today we discuss the topic of market structure. First, what is meant by market? It means to trade. Market is a term which is commonly used for a particular place or locality where goods are bought and sold. It is the act of buying and selling. In economics, a market is more than a geographical area or a mandi where goods are bought and sold. According to Professor Samuelson, a market is a mechanism by which buyers and sellers interact to determine the price and the quantity of a goods or service. The market term is different meanings. In the household, it is shopping. To the farmers, it is the sales of the product. To the wholesaler, it is a scientific method of business, advertising, and sales promotion. In the industrialist, it is a discovery of foreign outlets for goods manufacture. In economic sense, the term market does not mean shops or establishments. It has no reference to a place, but to a commodity which is being bought and sold. Classification of markets. Economists have given various criteria for the classification of markets. Markets are classified on the geographical basis depending on demand and supply, on the basis of time, and on the basis of situation. On the basis of demand and supply, the market classified into local market, national market, international market. On the basis of time, very short period, long period, and very long period. On the basis of situation, perfect competition and imperfect competition. Under the imperfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and duopoly. Perfect competition. It refers to a market situation in which there are large number of buyers and sellers of homogeneous product. The price of the product is determined by industry with the force of demand and supply. There must be only one price prevailing throughout the market. A good example of perfect competition is the agricultural market. According to Mrs. John Robinson, perfect competition prevails when the demand for the output of each producer is perfectly elastic. Features or conditions of perfect competition. A market is said to be operating under perfect competition. It is satisfying the following conditions. The first important feature of perfect competition is the existence of a large number of buyers and sellers in the market. The second condition of perfect competition market is that all sellers are selling homogeneous product. There is no product differentiation. The next features of perfect competition is that the firm are free to enter or exit the industry. Another condition of perfect competition is the existence of perfect knowledge on the part of the buyers and sellers regarding the market conditions. The existence of perfect competition depends upon the perfect mobility of factors of production. In the perfect competition, there is no transport cost and selling cost. The last features of perfect competition is that there is only one price for the commodity. Price and output determination under perfect competition. The equilibrium price and output are determined by the interaction of total demand and total supply. Equilibrium price is the price at which quantity demanded of the product is equal to the quantity supplied. The demand curve of the market will slope downwards from left to right. This is because buyer demand large quantities at a lower price and vice versa. The supply curve will slope upward from left to right. This is because producers increase the supply at a higher price and vice versa. The table shows that when the price of rice is rupees 6 per kg, the supply is 20 kg, but the demand for rice is only 2 kg. Hence, 18 kg of rice remain unsold. This will push down in the price. When price falls from rupees 6 to rupees 5, the demand rises from 2 to 6 kgs, while the supply falls from 20 kgs to 16 kgs. Still the supply is excess of the demand. Thus the excess supply causes further downward trends on price. This process continuously till the price is reached at rupees 3 per kg, at which both demand and supply are equal, that is 10 kg. This is the equilibrium price. Let us begin from a low price. When the price is rupees 1 per kg, the demand is 20 kg, exceed the supply, that is 4 kg. Thus, there is a shortage of supply exceed demand of 16 kg in relation to high demand. This will raise the price from rupees 1 to 2 per kg. This process continuously till the price is reached at rupees 3 per kg, at which both demand and supply are equal, that is 10 kg. This is the equilibrium price. In the diagram A shows the market demand and market supply curve. X-axis represents unit of outputs, Y-axis represents price, DD is the demand curve, SS is supply curve. Both these curves intersect each other at point the equilibrium point. At this point, equilibrium price is OP, that is rupees 3, and the equilibrium output is OQ, that is 10 kg, where quantity demanded is equal to the quantity supplied. Diagram B represents the individual firms' demand curve. Thank you.